Hi, I'm Preeti More, Director Global Career Crafters, an abroad education firm wherein we guide the students for abroad education and the queries related to it. Globescope being a series of questionnaires wherein we are solving all the queries of the students related to abroad education. So today's topic that we have taken is what kind of documents or what kind of requirements do the students have to fulfill for applying to different universities across the globe. I would say basically one very important thing that is required is your strong academic profile. Yeah, you heard me right, because these days there have been a lot of discussions about focusing on the extracurricular activities than the academics. We need to understand that both the things are equally important. You cannot just accept, you cannot expect a university to accept just your extracurricular profile and give you an admission on that. You have to have an equally strong academic profile. That is not always true, but yes, we cannot foresee this requirement of having a strong academic profile. So right from your standard 10th, your 12th, your bachelor's if you're going for a master's studies, or basically your 10th and 12th for the bachelor's admissions. So again, it depends on what level of studies you are applying for. But you need to make it a point that you cannot ignore the academic profile of yours. So guys, try hard and score as much as you can in your studies in the 10th, your 12th and the bachelor's to get into better universities. If we talk particularly about universities in Australia, they would appreciate if you have something beyond, I'm not making it a thumb rule or something, but something beyond 65-67% overall. They'll be happy getting you admitted into their universities. I'm talking about the top universities of Australia. So if at all you have that bigger dreams wherein you want to get into the top-notch institutions across the globe, you have to be showing your skills, showing your academic strength in your mark sheets. Of course, goes hand in hand. If you are applying for the master's degrees, then yes, your internships will be counted. Your extracurricular studies, like if you're doing some other courses, maybe you're learning some computer languages, maybe you're doing multiple internships, maybe you're doing some part-time jobs, you're working on a voluntary project which is going to be counted, of course. Okay, so these universities will certainly acknowledge this extra efforts that you are taking, but the bottom line remains the same. You have to do well in your academics parallelly to it. I mean, you cannot just expect that because you have a particular year of experience, you cannot expect an university to just give you an admission basis on that. So we have to show that you have a good strength in the academics. Now, yes, there have been some, rare cases wherein the universities do consider your work experience and they do offer you the master's entry, but in some rare cases and in some skillful jobs. Further, the questions come related to the documents, what documents you need to submit. So obviously, when you are showing particular skill or when you are showing a particular degree that you have gathered, that you have accumulated, maybe 10th standard, maybe your 12th standard. So it goes without saying, whatever you are saying orally to the university that you have gained something, you need to show that in evidence form. You need to show that in the paper form. So the documents should match whatever you are claiming while making the application, like your 10th and 12th standard mark sheets certificates, your bachelor's mark sheet certificates, your resume, your work experience certificate, and the list goes on depending on what profile we are creating and showing to the university. I guess that's all for today. Thank you so much for listening us. Stay tuned for the further such updates. All the best.